What is going on, guys? Today at Techinbits we take a look at the CX300-IIs from Sennheiser, so let's dive into this review and see you in a bit. So as you guys can see, we have the CX300s in front of us now, and first of all I can tell you guys this really are a well-priced, well-built pair of headphones. So be sure to watch this review for any further information. So as you can see, it already is tangled because I just used them to go to the gym, and I just got back and I filmed the review for you guys. So let's dive into audio quality. A lot of you guys have considered many headphones. As for my channel, we have the Philips Thread headphones, we have some high-end headphones there as well, and in further reviews we have a review of Sony headphones, which are more fitness oriented than these pair. But actually I recommend these instead of fitness bands or wireless headphones for that matter. The reason being is the fact that the cable is really light. So when you are jumping around, when you are walking or you are running for that matter, it really doesn't have any weight to it. So it doesn't snap out of your ears or anything. Then in my previous review we had a complaint about the splitter. The reason being it has a lot of weight to it, and it has some strength when you jump around. In this case the splitter doesn't weigh anything at all. Actually the cable that goes in front of it has more weight to it than the splitter itself, so this is really great. And again, as many other headphones on the market, we have a 90-degree angle, which is great because many headphones tend to, when you are moving, the 3.5mm jack will disconnect, and when it's in 90 degrees the amount of energy that goes into this slot is really not that hard. It's all physics, but I can't explain them because I'm on a vacation now, so I don't have to study anymore. So no physics or anything for that matter in this review. So as you can see, it has interchangeable caps on there for your ear sides. As I already told you guys, I have a medium size. That's what every company is saying to me, because these work great. This is medium size. As you can see, they are easily removable, and in comparison these come off fairly easily, but they tend to snap on, as you can see, really easy, and they don't fall off. I have had headphones that the caps went straight into my ears, and they stayed there. So when I pulled away my headphones, for example in the fitness, when it tends to get a little bit hotter and sweat is around the cap and the adhesive powers, let it stay in your ears. Of course this isn't practical at all, and therefore these pairs are fairly great actually, because the next review will be Sony headphones, and they promote them as fitness headphones, but they always stick in my ears, which is horrible actually. Also, as you can see, it's a kind of low profile. if I can zoom in on this pair of headphones, you can see the width of the of the cone itself isn't that big, and this allows us to have great aesthetics. I do know this isn't a show or anything. When you go to the gym or you are cruising around, you are on a bus or a train for that matter, but sometimes aesthetics do matter, and these don't pop out of your ears like many others do. So I will have a video up soon which compares the length of the actual device itself, and this is really low profile, so when you put it in your ears, the only thing people will see is the Sennheiser logo, which is kind of nice. It's not the best. We have a review soon of another pair of headphones which contains a real wood, which looks way better than these are, but I'm afraid these are my favorite for the rest of the year. Unfortunately though, after 6 months of usage, these have died on me. The reason being is that the left cone is broken, but as you can see, if I zoom in a bit, the cone is huge. A lot of headphones tend to have very small cones, and the result of that is less bass. And that's why we go into part 2 of this review, and that is audio quality. Audio quality is really great. The mids, the highs and the lows are really well presented, well balanced, and I am a kind of person that likes Beats by Dr. Dre's for their audio quality in the low range. I'm not a Beats by Dre guy because I think the price is way too much for the quality they provide, but for 40 euros, I bought these for 40 euros, and these have really thumping bass. It really is great, and that's because of the cone that is this big, and also it is featured on the packaging, and they haven't lied. The bass is really out there. Expect when you have rap music, expect your ears to start moving, or you think it's so, because these have really great bass. If you are a dubstep lover, you need to try these. If you have a friend out there that has these, just plug them in. These really are great, and they are featured as isolating headphones, and the reason being is because your surroundings doesn't hear you are actually listening to any music, which is great. On the train, on the bus, you don't want any other people to get disturbed by you listening to some in their order crap music, and with these they won't hear you. The only thing you will hear is the music you want, and it isn't active isolating features. Again, expect a review of active and passive noise isolation anytime soon on this channel, but these provide passive noise cancelling, and this is really great because they have a snug fit, and as you can see, it winds at the back, which allows us all the sound waves that come to the headphones themselves cannot enter your ears, which is really great. And I don't have the specifications for in range for me, but I can tell you that a lot of headphones tend to have a way better specification sheet than these, but these really sound great. And I'm not sponsored by Sennheiser or anything, because these are actually bought by myself. I didn't have these for review, and sadly enough they died on me after 6 months of extensive usage, but I cannot blame them. What I do with my headphones is drop them. I go walking in the rain. I play them around 2-3 hours a day. When I'm on vacation, I play them for 7 hours straight on without any rest. I stepped on these and they still are alive. The only thing is that the left cone is a bit broken. So in my previous review I talked about the actually cabling, and so I will do that again. So as you can see, the 3.5mm jack, which is wide enough to have to stay in your iPod or your MP3 player or your cell phone when there's a little bit on stress on there, which is great because a lot of headphones have a fairly small 3.5mm jack and they don't stay in there, they just got pulled out, which is great. Then if we proceed, the cabling itself, it's really is strong, so I wouldn't expect any connection loss due to the cabling. It has a plastic cover. I do like braided cables more because plastic, as you can see, if I do this, they don't move that well over each other, which means if you have a if your cable is tangled, you cannot detangle that easily. If you proceed, we have a smaller cable. Then again, it really is sturdy enough, although it's plastic finish. It's a matte black finish. I don't really like plastic finishes on headphones, although these really are light, and I can understand why they used plastic instead of any other cabling. And as we go up, we have again sturdy connection. Don't expect any failure soon. We have the emblem. This is my right ear, which happens to be working. And then we have the removable lens caps, or not lens caps, but ear caps. And as you can see, the large cone, probably some residue from my ears, but don't look at that. And we have the cone itself and the Sennheiser. So as you guys know, we are here at Techinbits. We tend to have longer reviews, but please feel free to comment on my way of reviewing. If you have any supportive notes, if you think I have forgotten anything, just post me and I will get back to you anytime soon, and we will adjust our reviews as time goes by. For any further reviews, please feel free to subscribe, favorite, like this video as any other reviewer asks you. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed this review. This is my honest opinion. If you are looking at headphones and you have around 40 euros left, I recommend you pick these up instead of any brands. It has a lot of thumping bass. If you're not a bass lover, maybe look into the Philips Thread, which are a bit cheaper, and they have they are more sturdy than these are. But this was my review on the Sennheiser CX300 Precision 2, and that is one heck of a mouthful. But I will thank you for listening to me for this 14 minutes during review, and I'll see you in the comment, I suppose. See you guys.